Alrighty, everybody, what is up? I am back with another day of Spyro Gaming, and I hope you guys are excited, as I am always. The day today is October 29th, 2025, and I feel pretty good. I got to update my Twitch title here, so let me just go ahead and do that. But welcome, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great day. Love you guys. Yeah, so today, let me update this title to I'm not even going to say, I'm just going to say 120% speedruns. And chill. Spyro the Dragon. I am not playing RuneScape right now. Anyways, updated that. I hope you guys are having a great day today. We are playing some Spyro here. Not RuneScape. Yet. And I am online a little bit late as well. It just so happens... Did Macy just gift a sub right now? Thank you, Macy, for resubbing. Hope you're having a great day today. Let me turn up my volume. Get the music going in here. Also, I think if I'm not mistaken, I think my monitor's all fucked up. Look at me not being prepared. Yeah, you guys are probably here. There we go, there we go. There we go. Hey. Hell yeah, dude. Windows time. I've been fucking around with Windows a bit today, you know, messing around with the themes and shit. What's up, Madwood? Hope you're doing well today. Welcome. Thank you guys for the subs. It is... What day of the week is it today, even? Is it Wednesday, Thursday? I feel like Thursday, right? No, it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. I did a lot of very responsible adult things today. Dude, I got my fucking credit card charged from Kanye West. I'm not even kidding you. From a fake Yeezy company. Somebody fucking, and this happened to a bunch of other people as well. I looked it up online, like last week, and I didn't even notice the charge till today. And I was like, holy shit, they didn't send me a warning or anything. I was like, oh, I'm gonna check my credit card today. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So $160 for some fake Yeezys? Damn you, Kanye! So yeah, I was fucking with that today. I also bought some plane tickets as well for Sarah and I to go back home to California, or I guess home for me, to California in December. And I'm actually kind of a fun update about this. By the way, thank you, Beagle, for the gift. Fun update about this is Saboom and I are currently planning a week-long what should I call it, like gamer Spyro marathon degen week in an Airbnb in California, the 2 weeks before Christmas, so the week of I think the week of the 15th. So I haven't booked the Airbnb yet, but I've been kind of like hushed whispers with you know, Saboom and Composer and others. So, you know, nothing is, you know, for certain yet. Obviously it's still a ways out, but yeah, I did book my ticket at least to come home, to go back to California for a couple weeks for Christmas, as well as that potentially in the works. I mean, imagine that, like a non-stop subathon Spyro grind stream with Saboom, Composer, and I all like squad streaming, like the whole time. That'd be kind of sick, right? But yeah, thank you for the tier 1 Fatal Foams for 5 months. Dude, you know what I gotta work on is this fucking jump right here. I'm so bad at this. Hold on. Make a save state. Change my color. Let me get in the game here, you know? Turn on my my Ditto Spyro and get going with this. Yeah, I'm so bad at this. I should like not even start with this right now. See, because what's happening is I'm going too low on it. I'm gonna start from further back. That's how you want to do it now. Hold on. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be kind of doing a lot of chill practice today. I don't know if I think I will do a run today, but just based on how I'm playing right now, I definitely need to do a lot of practice today. There we go. That was good. I should probably do it like with the gens, right? That'd be smart. Do I not miss the snow? Dude, actually, it's finally started to cool down a bit in Virginia for the coming winter. And man, yeah, it was chilly outside. I went for a nice skate this morning. I did a lot of shit today. I went for a skate this morning. I played some keyboard in the morning as well. Kept practicing aquatic ambience. I can like kind of play it now. It just like the first like, you know, the first whatever 8 bars of it. What's up, Embrace? What's up, Gem? The save states don't fuck up the music, yeah. Like on my old version, I'd have to respawn all the way, so it like would stop the music every time. But this way is a lot more comfy practice. I'm so glad Composer and Kara have updated the practice codes over the last, I don't even know how long, however many months it's been out. Really, we're really lucky to have this practice tool. Without this practice tool, I wouldn't be doing any of the, a lot of these strats. I'm not gonna say any of these strats, but like, life would be much difficult. I remember, you know, put on my old head hat. I remember learning credit skip without any save states. Just running through the level over and over. Or like practicing 120 strats where you would like exit and... Like practicing gem collection where you'd exit and re-enter the game like a couple times all the way to the main menu to respawn the gems. And then like load a memory card. That's how you used to have to practice this category. Possibly one reason why it may have turned off some people, to be honest. Because if you weren't playing on emulator, like, it was really hard to practice some of the cleanups and stuff. Just really slow. Not like hard, just like slow to practice. It's like, just the fact that I could click that button like that means I don't have to exit the game, load a memory card every time I want to reload that section of gems. Which, like, is fucking insane. Like, I take it for granted now, but that's fucking insane. And, you know, I guess it's always been the case on emulator, you know, so I shouldn't be, like, that mind blown, but I just fucking hate playing on emulator. I think any self-respecting PlayStation game player hates playing on emulator. Like, if it's all you got, then it's all you got, and you gotta respect. I respect it. Like, I 100% respect the poverty, you know, emulator life. But if you're playing this game on fucking emulator, like, or PSTV, I mean, you're just asking for pain. But I guess, you know, people get used to it, and it's not really as big of a deal as I imagine it in my... For me, it would be like, oh god, fuck this, but once I do it for like a few months or something, you know? That's kind of how I got to be at ESA. I wish I'd have taken more time on the suboptimal monitor setup. This is what you gotta do at marathons, is you gotta like find... You'd think it would be like in the practice room, because there's all these setups you can set up your game at like GDQ and stuff to practice. And what I'd always make the mistake of practicing at like what I deemed to be like the best setup. Practicing at a setup that was like, okay, this is like the minimal, most least amount of monitor lag or whatever. Or even if it's at a CRT with the least amount, you know, you get used to each like setup you're on. Thank you for the 2 gifts, Beagle. Love you, man. And Gem, once again, with the 7-month hogs. Love it. Thanks, guys, for all these subs. Thanks for getting me up to level 3, and thanks for all the support lately, Beagle. I love you, man. That's all you got? You got 10 more games? Yeah, I'm not trying to... I think I kind of sounded like a hater for a moment. I'm not trying to hate on anyone for using an emulator. I'm just saying, like... Playing this game on console feels really nice. It feels like just way better. Console and CRT. A console and CRT that I'm like comfortable on, controller that I'm comfortable on. I think it's just the whole setup. I'm kind of attributing it all to like the console emulator difference, and really I'm just like this setup. I'm so used to it, so locked into it after playing on it like every day for a month. It's like, dude, this is nice. Like, this controller is nicely broken in. Got these gorgeous save states. You know, so I really shouldn't put it all on emulator like that. Emulator is cool. It's just also whack as fuck at the same time. It's whack, but I'll allow it. How's that? Am I pissing people off now? Fuck emulator. What do you think about that vain silence? Fuck your emulator. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Alright, where am I going? Let's go Dry Canyon. No, Vane, you can't use emulator. I don't allow it. Yeah, boom, go to jail. Fuck my Pleo. Dude, honestly, I don't want to say fuck it because Pablo's Combos generously gave it to me. But, I can't even use it for runs because, it was like struggling to, sometimes it struggles to like read the disc. So I might need to like fuck with the ribbon cable or something a little bit. Might need some adjustment. But yeah, I am using my old, instead of switching discs, I'm just switching PS2s with like the relevant disc in them. Because I need to use this clear one for practice. Ooh, I went the wrong way. I need to use this clear one for practice codes. But then I can use the old one for runs, you know? So it's kind of like, oh, okay. Just swap the PS2. It's kind of nice, too, because it's like, in a sense, even though the old PS2 is Mechapone, like, in theory, it's like a fully vanilla setup, you know? It's like, once we start talking about hardware modifications and stuff, you know what I mean? It's like, is this real speedrunning, you know? Even if it is just like a clear coat, you know, console or something. Like, the more vanilla your setup that you do runs on is, I think, like, the more spiritually, like, clean it is. Does that make sense? I think you guys get what I'm saying. It's like, you don't gotta go to the confessional or nothing, you're good. Overclocking a console, in most times, like how you're describing it, yes, does count as cheating, but in the case of PS2, overclocking it, I don't think makes... feel free to correct me on this if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure overclocking a PS2 to make a game run faster is, like, not a thing. But if that is a thing, feel free to correct me on it. I know, like, the concept of overclocking a console exists, but, like, if that actually helps these games run better is, like, another story for speedruns. Lid needs to be closed. I gotta put a book on it. I gotta cover up the clear shell. But yeah, no, it's cool. No worries. It works. I mean, dude, this thing works. I mean, especially for these new practice codes, I'm so thankful. So thankful. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go here, do this. I'm like not even paying attention to the routes or anything today. I'm like way less locked in than yesterday. That's cool. Definitely not 121 material today, I'll tell you guys that much. But I am hitting this fucking, boost, which is... I'm, like, getting way better at, like, that jump right there, which was, like... Which is nice, because that was, like, the main thing stopping me from doing this route. I'm starting to feel, like, ballsy enough to attempt this route in runs now, which is... has not been the case previously. I would have actually got a really good time with this route, yesterday, if I had, if I'd have gotten the spinless jump. Waxy with the 44 months, he says, hey Deo, almost up to 4 years, love the stream, happy day to you, man. Thank you, Waxy, for all the continued support over the years. Yeah, I hope you're having a lovely day and everyone else here in the chat. I'm having a great day myself. I was kind of bragging because I took care of a lot of adult activities, like, you know, canceling a credit card because Kanye West charged a pair of fake Yeezys to it. It happens to the best of us. You know, investing some money, you know, checking on, I did some other stuff. I went on my skateboard, played some music. You know, I did some good stuff today. Oh, I bought some plane tickets today as well for Christmas. That's gonna be cool. Yeah, so I took care of a bunch of the things today, which was nice. Sometimes you just gotta take care of some shit. Sometimes you gotta handle business. Where am I heading? Dude, heading back to Long Beach, of course, where I'm from. If any of you guys remember, who's been here since like 2021? Back when I used to stream there. Oh god. I always say that like 2021 is prime my stream. That's like my prime. That's like my prime come up. It's like the pandemic and like pre-pandemic. Oh, I went the wrong way. The thing about this jump, and like, I'm wondering, should I just like do that and then charge jump? Because I'm scared. What if I flop and then fall down? You know. That's the thing I'd be scared of in a run. That's why I kind of want to just do a quick jump, charge jump, jump, charge jump into another charge jump. Because you have to charge jump approaching this guy, otherwise his animation comes early and you can't flame charge him. Oh my god. And then this, and then that you have to- Dude, this section is so fucking fucked up. For no reason. The fucking jump flame charge here is diabolical. Hold on. There we go. See, because if you don't jump flame charge, then you don't conserve momentum into that long glide you have to do. So like literally, you have to do that in order to get the best angle for that. But the problem with flame charging in this game is you got to be close to the ground for a flame charge to work. Or at least like in this case, I need to be close to the ground because that's where the gem spawns from. So I gotta like come up with some of that new. Dude, what about this? Dude, let's not overcomplicate it. Oh god. Keep accidentally hitting the R3 button. Dude, like literally I need to change the button that's making the number come up there. Because that's changing my save slot. Switch slot should be, yeah, L1 R1 D-pad. There we go. That's better. So that way if you accidentally hit R3. Okay, there we go. Much easier. Because you do hit R3 like by accident going for this shit. With my big caveman hands. There we go, much better. Ooh, I turned, that would have worked. I turned in too aggressive. Oh my god, bro. But I'm getting better at it now, honestly. Let's go back from back here now. Oh, can't flame charge that, but it's cool. Okay, now I don't have to stress about hitting R3 now. That's good. Oh, that would have been a good boost too if I pressed X correctly. You hate this damn ledge? This one? You have 50,000 proteins? What is that? What's up, Michael Pritchard? What's up, everyone just getting here right now? Hope you're all having a great day today. Yeah, you hate this ledge? Have you been messing with this jump? Or like the any % version? From this way? I thought initially it was easier from the other way, but I'm starting to realize you just gotta do it the right way, and it's just as easy from this way. And by easy, I don't mean like 100% consistent, but easier. The trick to when you're coming at it from this way is you have to fucking let the, you have to let the pole here stop you, like as you do your jump. So that way you land like, you don't ride the wall as much. That's the fucking trick for me. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna make another save state right here. 3, yeah. Like that. Okay, there we go. Oh, bangers. There we go. That's how we want to do it. It's actually kind of precise to do that movement, right? You could even do it more precise than this by going for the flame charge like right away here. That's, I think the task does that. Like, you just fucking jump and get a flame charge. Like, perfectly like that. But, oh, that it is. See what I'm saying? It's barely... You can stretch it. Maybe that's the play, instead of like fully landing and doing that. Ooh, man, am I fucking cooking? Yes, dude. And then don't fuck up this jump. Oh, almost. I gotta be not so greedy with those greens. What's up, Sinful? Oh, give me the green! Yes! I did miss a gem back there, but still really good. Ooh, almost. If I can do that whole back part, like this whole back part of the level here, if I can do that all clean, like, oh my god, that is saving time on the whatever the old fucking route does, that's for sure. I don't know how much time, but it's gotta be a few seconds, honestly. If you do all this like super fucking clean, this is where the time save is in this route. So you gotta nail it. Dude, what if I just did that? Like, hold on. What if I just, like, when I went up here, I just went up the window like that? You know? Is that like a thing? What about... Wait, hold on. I'm actually... Hold on, I might be cooking out of my mind. Let me keep doing this so I can get the right run up. Oh, if you can, like, boost that. Up there. Just, hello? Do you see what I'm saying? But I don't know. This does not feel consistent at all. You know what I'm saying? And then you just grab that one there. I don't know. It might make more sense. Just for consistency, it might make more sense to get that one red. The task doesn't even do that jump. Maybe it is faster to just get that red. So that way you don't have to do as awkward of a turn off there. If you didn't have to go hard to the left, you know, on the return there, then it would be better. Beautiful, yeah. So yeah, just go up for this red. Won't be a hero. So then that way you can come down easy here as well. Okay, now get these. Ooh, almost. That is technically faster coming from that way. And then coming this way. And then don't bonk there. I need to practice it. I need to make a new save state there here in a minute. Just try doing the whole shebang. Maybe I'll switch a save slot 1 to like up over this way. Hold on. Wait, let me do this. Well, it doesn't matter. Let me just do this and then just set up save slot 1 real quick. So say I grab all these. Save slot 1. And then make a save slot right here. Okay. That's 1. 2 would be back here, and then 3 is right there. Okay. These are good practice spots. Yeah, I got a 121 yesterday, so that's what we're comparing against now. And the average is getting better as well. The average is finally a 123 now. Back when I had a 123, you know, like last week, my average was like 125, 126. So it's getting better. We're improving across the board. Okay, let's do this. God damn, that is strats. on that. Nope. You know, truthfully, that does work too. Either way you do it. No, Sparks, wake up. Yes, that's how you do that movement. You gotta be just so, like, light on your feet there, you know? Like, and I'm not even gonna say that was even remotely close to, like, perfect or anything. But, like, we're starting to kind of figure out what the movement vibes are. I feel like the flame charge there would be nice. Oops. Ugh. Okay, do this. Yeah, if the camera gets stuck like that, you gotta like trust your instincts about whether to flame charge that or not. It's the same thing in Terrace Village. There's a double that it's like, you could flame charge it. Sometimes it's good depending on the approach, sometimes it's not. But this one you should go for out of the jump, I think. The alternative being that. Which, like, it's hard to tell which is better. Like, I guess in theory you're flaming the guy earlier this way. Yeah, that's how you do it. You want to get like 90 degrees to his pole. And jump over this little ledge. Yeah, so there it made sense to charge through. And then, yeah, you want to leave those greens. Almost. Let's try from here. Yeah, you have to be careful not to bonk here. You don't want to do that. Don't want to do straight left. Unless you really got it like that. God damn, that would have worked if I'd have jumped forward a little more. Yeah, see, I'm getting stuck on the corner. Yeah. A little surf right there. Surf shark. Did miss a green back there. Almost. Whew. We're learning. What's up, Dev? This route is so sick, dude. Even like over here in this area, like cleaning up these two guys at the same time. I guess they're already dead in this version of the save state. But cleaning up the two guys over there, like nicely, is cool. Like everything is just cooler about this route, in my humble opinion. There we go. Oh my god, finally. Come on. Nope. You gotta get that jump just right. You gotta really push it forward is the key. Yeah, the more forward you get with it without losing height that's what you want. Yes. Okay, I just unlocked the secret right there. Nope. I just missed that jump. I still have the secret unlocked. Can we like land on the fucking thing though? Maybe I should try like doing a more consistent like landing on this. Yeah, like I don't have to necessarily do such an aggressive jump charge onto it. Now that I realize like the approach. Yeah. Dude, literally I could play this so safe, like, and it's fine. Now that I understand it. Literally, I understand it now. Because before what I was doing is right here what I would do with this guy's, with the jump onto his platform is I'd really aggressively like get up on there. Like as I'm ascending, cut off the jump and like land, so that way I like preserve upward height. But that doesn't really matter now that I'm seeing that it's more about the actual jump. It's not losing height on that jump as well as just getting the triangulation of it correct. That's like the more important part for getting it consistent. Like I need to not just be holding up there. Even though it is fast to like hold up there, I need to like really line up that pole jump, you know, more safely. Because you can get that, you know, like easy. That was a stupid bonk, but that should have worked. See what I'm saying? Like I don't need to be so like momentum pilled there. Especially on this initial jump onto the pole. When did I last goon? This morning, can you tell? Can you tell I'm a gooner? I'm gooner, man. Dude, I gotta like not do it so perpendicular on that approach. Start banging out push-ups. I will do. Give me a minute though. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, this is a new Dry Canyon route. And by new, like, it's not really new, it's just new to me. What's up, Match Cell? But yeah, this route was originally done in the TAS by Sorry. And then Saboom did it in a few of his runs. And then I think stopped doing it or something. And then around that time, Ivor Jump got found. Because the thing is like, I think when this route was initially like done in the TAS, we didn't really think that, we didn't realize how consistent this boosted jump is. Like that wasn't, Ivor route wasn't like, that was like in whispers at the time. So the route used to rely on this. So it's like, it's no wonder why like nobody did it. Like Saboom was insane for doing it. Saboom does this to get up there. Which is just so like insane. You know? Like, I don't think I've ever even gotten that myself. If I sat there and hard grinded it for like 20 minutes maybe. But the fact that Saboom like went for that in runs and landed it also is truly remarkable. Yeah, I put Mario Golf on hold, basically. I don't know, I might come back to it today. I've been getting a little lazy with RuneScape, like, I'm not really thinking about my second game today, I'm just kind of more just focused on this game right now. I might just do Spyro today. We'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling. But yeah, it would be cool to come back to Mario Golf. I have not played that in a while. Just to go into practice mode in that game and just, like, I don't even need to do a run of that game. Like, just go into practice mode and just try out some courses. Get the strats going, you know? I still have so much to learn and practice in that game. It's like, might as well keep it moving. So yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll switch back to Mario Golf soon. Maybe. What do you guys think? Would you guys be down with that? You guys like Mario Golf? What if I just practiced this game today, didn't do a run, and then played Mario Golf? What if I practiced this game, did a shitty run, and then played Mario Golf? You guys would like that. That'd be kind of hype. But yeah, if I do come back to MG, then I'm not gonna do a run. I shouldn't do a. I shouldn't do a run today. If I'm being honest with you, I know you guys want to probably see one, but yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of like on that practice pill right now. And I got a 121 yesterday, so I feel like I know that I would have like a worse run. I know it might sound crazy, but like I know just based how I'm feeling right now that I would not have as good of a run today. So I think today is a good opportunity to do practice and then more practice. So yeah, maybe Mario Golf would be a good play and just be Mr. Practice today. I should change my my title to just be like Mr. Practice. Spyro 120%. Practice day. I'm gonna literally update just so people know. And then yeah, I'm saying fuck RuneScape today. Do Mario Golf. I like that idea. We're talking about practice today, guys. Talking about practice. Stream just started. I've been live for about half an hour. What's up, Kin? Welcome, welcome. Alright guys, let's go to another level, man. I had enough. Guys, you know what we need to fucking, speaking of practice, we need to go to goddamn Icy Flight, man. What am I doing? We need to get this fucking, we need to get this fucking strat. You understand? Very important. I'll make a save state right here to start as well. Just in case that helps with anything. And I'll actually change the slot as well here in a minute. I think what I should do, because like to change the slot I'd have to fuck with my cycles and stuff, so I think what I should do... Oh, this is cool. The lamps have the lit effect even though they weren't lit. Oh, that's kind of cool actually. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change my settings real quick. Save state settings to be switch slot to R stick. Okay, there we go. Now let's redo the whole level. And for slot 2, I'm going to make a save state on the last tunnel. Could make a save slot right here actually, and then make save 3 in the tunnel. That could be the play. Because there's actually some funky stuff you can do here, I believe. So yeah, let's make a slot there. Where you like dodge the train, or no, you're supposed to grab the train, but like you're supposed to like clean it up different, I guess. Yeah, because that was a pretty fast train cycle there. And then you can like clean this, and then him, I think. Because the way I do it in runs is I grab this, and then I just grab these guys like this. Which I'm pretty sure is like pretty fast, but I think people have theorized that you can do this as well, and that might be better. Or better yet, even doing all 3 of them backwards. So I need to time this, and then go under this. Actually, you know what? I don't even need to time it because I can see when the train comes around there. So if I just keep practicing this, like, let me do it my way first, and then just see when the train comes around. Because that'll tell me everything I need to know about whether I've saved time on the cycle or not. So there's the train there. sure it's the same every time. Pretend like I got them. It's the dude. It feels like the exact fucking same cycle. Here, I'll use my my timer now. Hold on. And I think I'll do the save state on there. And like when I hit the barrels to when I cross in here. It's like 7.8. I'm not even like practicing the strat I came in here to practice. I can't even tell. Dude, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna keep doing it the old way because it's not looking like it's better. If it is, I guess someone can let me know, but I shouldn't waste so much time timing this. It looks to be about the same. Just off of some light testing, looking at the trains. So yeah, let's go this way now. And then practice this. Ooh. Oh, the problem is with this also. Yeah, here's the problem also is I need to change my save slot. Like, I need to change my save slot like as I'm so here, let me go to 2. I'll make a save slot in like a similar place as before. In the tunnel somewhere. And then I'll switch to another save slot before going for the pause exit. So that way it doesn't overwrite the save incorrectly, you know? Yeah, that should be that save slot. Now let me switch to slot 3. Or I can make it so that the save state button, like create save state button is, I'll change the create save state button rather, because that would make more sense, rather than doing all this. I'm gonna make a save slot right here. So that's 3. That's 2. 3. And we gotta change the save slot button. So save button, not start, we'll make it L3 times 2. So that way I don't accidentally do it, hopefully. Oh, missed it. So now we're gonna start practicing the pause exit here. And hopefully I'll be able to load back to my save slot. I don't think that counted, did it? How can you tell whether it worked or not? Because to me, that looks like that didn't work. But if I hit quit here, that did work. So you can really only go by the completed sign, you know what I mean? Am I tripping? There's no other visual cue that you can use on this pause. Laura, you can help me answer this. Oh my god, thank god you showed up. I think we've talked about this before, but there's no visual cue besides this completed screen, right? Like there's nothing like when you initially pause, like there's nothing about like the game or something being collected that tells you until you get to this screen, right? That you got the pause out. You know what I'm talking? Have you fucked with this much? I'm assuming you have looked at this a bit. Also, Red Skeleton, welcome guys. So yeah, I can't load now. So let's not try again. I don't know, to try again. The problem is now I'm on time trial mode, no? Yeah, because now it's counting up is the problem. And so now it's like kind of different, but not really. I still haven't really realized whether this is like practicable in time trial mode or not on the current codes. But as far as I could tell, as long as it shows if you try again and then load a save state, are you guys liking this nerdy like shit? I'm trying to figure out how to pause exit this level and practice it because I'm so bad at it. Sometimes you can see the +1. Okay. So now that I'm on time attack mode, when it says your time, that means I got it, right? Whereas, if it doesn't say that, like, that means I paused too early, basically. Because, right, like, if I quit now, it doesn't, yeah, it would be, like, minuses there, you know? For under your time. Your time. Okay, that's obviously a fail. That's too late. That's what happens if you pause too late. That's a fucking minute time loss, or 40-second time loss or something. How long is it to redo this level? I don't know if the 2-frame window for the pause exit, like, applies to the trains as well, if I were to say end on a train. But either way, you should not end on a train with this route. Like, if you're gonna end on a train, might as well just do the old school animation skip. Dude, I keep forgetting to dive down for that fucking train. Okay, that worked. You think I should have a channel point redeem where a clip from the thing, skeleton, it says red? Is that what let me guess, that's what happened in Laura's stream? I'm playing detective here. Is that... Am I getting close to the figuring it out? She's eating pasta, not patata. Not pilot pasta. Thank you for the red skeleton prime. Thank you for 1 year. The red skeleton year. Year of the skeleton. Hope you're having a good day, Pilot Pat. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not familiar with the red skeleton memes. So, one day. Is that like the gif of the bone zone overheat? That's what I think of a red skeleton. I think of the bone zone overheat emote. You guys know the one? Fuck. Layer of brain rot. We're on like the 6th to 7th layer of brain rot. That should be good. Yeah. That was that. See, this one, that one, you're right. I could see that I like killed him there, but that must have been like a last frame possible one. Okay, so I see what you got. I'm aware that it's a 2-frame window. The way I'm doing it, since we're talking about it, is I'm moving my my right thumb from the right stick to the circle button. So that way, instead of, you guys say roll it, which in my mind I think you mean this, doing that, which I think is kind of silly because can't you just move your thumb from the your right thumb from the move your left thumb from flying to the pause button, so that way you could just go like ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. That's how I've been practicing it. Ba-bam. You understand? Is what I'm doing wrong, do you think? Like, let me know. I think it makes sense. The only thing is that you take your thumb off the flight controls for like a frame or two, but like by that point you're already flying straight into them, you know what I mean? So it's like... So what do you guys think about that? Cthulhu, Huki, and Laura? You guys, you know... I see you guys are trying to backseat me on this one, so I mean, give me the real backseater's opinion. Am I taking the wrong approach here? Do I have a save state here? Yeah, there we go. It sounds like I understand what's going on here, and in fact, you guys don't have an opinion about roll versus babam, so, or versus the two-hander, the roller versus the two-hander. What's the better way to do it? Does it matter? I'm getting the feeling you guys don't really care. And that's alright. I'm gonna keep doing it this way. That should have worked. Yes. Very nice. Try again. Yes. I'm doing it wrong. Thank you. I'm somebody. At least somebody has the balls to say it. Everyone's a backseater until you got to explain, you know, shit to me. Until I start asking questions, then it's like, oh, hold on, I wasn't saying anything. Bunch of backseating bitches that don't even explain. I want to get backseated anally, actually. Oh, now the back pedal. Now the back pedal. I thought you were an expert on this trick, Cthulhu. Do you mind that I call you that? I hope you're not offended that I call you that. Cthul. Catheter. It's like saying castle, but like with a lisp. Cthul. Oh, that should work. I can tell when it works. Like, I need to start getting more ballsy with it. But the thing is that, the thing that I'm losing the most time on now is I keep not doing the whole thing. I need to do it, like, with the full level exit now. I need to start getting the balls to practice the whole sequence. Oh, that would have been bad. Be nice to me? Am I being mean? I'm sorry. Is Cthul okay? Let me know if that's enough. Feel free to phonetically spell how I should pronounce it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so do you see how I'm like thinking right now? I'm like, is this good? Is this gonna work? This is gonna work, so I should quit and then hit no. Actually, that didn't work. And if I select no, it's like kind of a hard commit to exiting and re-entering the level. But it's like what I need. It's the muscle memory I need to practice, which is like the annoying thing. So let's just do it. I gotta just start just doing it, like, you know? Like, don't be a pussy, just do it. Don't be a pussy, don't try to overanalyze it. Just hit the buttons and go. Oh shit, hold on. Oh dude, that recovery? Try again, yes. Lucy, alright, I'll say Lucy. Hey, I wanna, any friend of Laura's is a friend of mine. I don't want to offend anybody. You guys are all good with me. I was totally kidding about the whole backseating thing. I was just joking around with you guys. See how I'm taking forever here? Hello? Didn't even work. Fucking idiot. This is my problem now. I've developed this like fucking stoned ass muscle memory with this trick. Like, is this gonna work? Like, bitch, just go. About to go make pasta? Enjoy. I made Swedish meatballs with egg noodles last night. You would have loved it. Where am I? Did my save 3 get fucked up there? I think it did. Go back to, that's why we go back to save 2. Oh, hold on. Back to save 2, and then I gotta make the save 3, like... Right... oh wait, I have to press L3 times 2, yeah. Instead of start, because start will fuck me up with the trick. Oh, you can stand there. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay, okay. So, try again. Save slot 2. What's up, Jamie? Damn, save slot 2 got fucked up as well. Hold on, what about save slot 1? It's because I have it on L3 times 2. So put it on slot 2, and then press L3 times 2, when we get back to that same tunnel up there. Then we create save slot 3 on the second tunnel, and then we can get back to practicing. Okay, we're on slot 2. L3 times 2. So I'll do. Yeah, that's. Okay, that should be good right there. Boom. So that's slot 2. Now slot 3. You want to hit this fucker. And then L3 times 2. Okay. So now my L3 times 2 on slot 3 is right there. And now I gotta remember not to wait. Just send all the inputs to the moon. Ugh. Did I do it right? I got 0 gold. I think I did it wrong. Ba-bam! I mean, that's like how you do it fast, you know? Like, you just gotta, like, not even pay attention. I'm trying to figure out where to pay attention. I need to pay attention on the completed screen. And then, like, be able to quickly, like, analyze, like, oh, okay, there's either an end time or it says 8 out of 8 everything on the final thing. God fucking... And we gotta go back in. The save state should be saved there, though. For this room, for this level. So I should, in theory, be able to go back to slot 3 here. What the... Okay, slot 2. Slot 2 because slot 3 got fucked. We're gonna redo slot 3. Wait. Why does it only say that I didn't... Wait, what? Oh, wait, no, I was just tripping. I was just tripping. Ignore that brain fart. Okay, L3 times 2. Okay, now we're here again, okay? Yes, and then you can press no there. So it's okay if you take like half a second and just kind of confirm on the final screen. When you press up, the final X press, like you gotta do, hold on, what do? You do, so as you're flying into the guy, like visualize yourself flying into the guy, and then you go circle square up, and I don't hit quit game here, but like circle square up, bam. It'd be like that. Oh, wait, no, wait. It'd be circle square X up X. Right? Because circle square, or pardon me, I keep saying circle square. Circle start. I'm imagining imagine this red guy is the final dude. And I'm doing the trick right now. So circle start up. No. Circle start X. Circle start X. That's the detail I'm forgetting. Circle start X. Because if you did it right, you have to advance one screen, I believe. Circle start X and then up X. Circle start X up X. Right? Like that. Yeah, but so like that's what I'm saying is I don't have it programmed right to even do the check correctly, so I just got to remember that you have to advance the first screen of the exit. Circle start X, right? Or is it circle start up X? Is it circle start X up X or is it just circle start up X? I'm aware that I should delay the final X press to check, but like, I'm just trying to get the correct sequence here. So I'm gonna try circle start X up X, and then I'm gonna try circle start up X. Yeah, you don't need to press X, you just need to circle start up X. Or circle start... No, circle start up X to quit, and then up X again to not try again. Circle start up X, then up X. Circle start up X, yeah. And the way I'm doing, this is again, like to talk about muscle memory and stuff, because we were kind of touching on this earlier, is the way I'm doing is I'm actually, I'm now realizing today that like Laura like rolls her thumb apparently, but what I do is I move my left thumb up to start, which means I go circle start with the left thumb, then immediately slide the thumb up to up and then X. Circle start up. And like while I'm sliding my thumb over to up, I'm checking the screen. Because the start to up movement, that's like what I need to program in right now. Yeah, you do the same thing as me, Luminescent. We're doing the same thing. And then that's good. And then up X. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. No, that was too far. I was too far away from him. Those are the kind of mistakes we don't want to see. Damn it. Hold on, the recovery? Oh, come on, fuck! You gotta go really, you gotta like curve it really wide there for that recovery. No, this strat is sick, man. I definitely do want to do this in runs. That did work. That actually did work. I thought I was too high, but because it says your time, 5 whatever, instead of slash marks. On time attack, that's how you know that you got it. Then up X. But in this case, because I'm practicing, I just hit try again. Oh, that was too late of a start press. I gotta be really, like, on it. Dude, it is scary, man. Like, you gotta be, like... And you can get it, like, consistent. That's why you gotta be so confident with this. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. And then up X. Yes, dude. Okay, let me actually go back to slot 2 here, just so I could reset my slot 3, because it's got a little fucked. I'm trying to keep the cycle... The reason I'm fucking around with these slots is because I'm trying to keep the cycles, like, accurate to what a run would be. So let's switch over to slot 3. That should be good. No, I pressed start too late. Ah. At least I know what's... At least, like, I can tell that it's gonna fuck up when I fuck it up now. Like, I'm getting a better grip on it. Easy. I pressed try again, but that's fine. I gotta not get too, like, whoa, like... I gotta not trip so hard when I'm doing that. Over here, boys over here tripping on this start press. Circle start up, start up. No, circle start up, X up. Circle start up, X up, X. That's what it is. Circle starts up, X up, and then the final X press to exit. You press X, okay. Circle start up, X up. Circle start up, circle start up, circle start up, circle start up, X up. Circle start up, X up. Those are the buttons. Circle start X up, circle start up, X up. Ba-bam! I do it like ba-bam! Dude, Luminescent also does it like that. We both do it like, ba-bam instead of like roll. Roll, ram. This is the Laura way. Dude, that's a crazy roll, but I don't know if that's what she meant, but like, she said she rolls from circle to start. Like how you would like a flame charge, I guess. That's insane to me. Let me try it that way, though. Then you wouldn't have to move your hands around the controller so much. I see it. Hold on. Hold on, I'm not gonna judge it yet. Let me try it a few times. Maybe it's not that bad. The thing I'd be scared about is accidentally missing the flame this way, because look how much Like I have to hope that when you're flame charging, it's like you can really point, like, you know, this knuckle, the first knuckle of your thumb right here. This is called a knuckle, right? This like little, this point. This first knuckle when you're flame charging is perfect to be over the circle button. But with this thing, you have to like put your whole, you're still sliding because if you're going to hit with that knuckle, you have to slide it, which again is probably doable. Or you'd have to hold your tip of your thumb over start and then like use the flat part like in between the two knuckles, which is going to be like asking to miss the circle press basically. So let me try sliding, like roll slide, so that way I actually use the knuckle correctly on the circle button. I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I'm going back to two hands. I'm sure it can be done consistently though. But yeah, I hate that. Yeah, that's, oh my god. Using the left thumb makes so much more sense on start actually. And then no. Okay, hold on. Now let's think again. So circle start up. That's the weirdest thing about it is going circle start and then up. Circle start up. Circle start up. Circle start up. Circle start up, X, up, X, up. Circle start up, X, up, X. Circle start up, X, to exit. That's the full range of inputs. Or the full, yeah. Circle start up, X. And that exits a level. Up, X. Oh, I just exited the level. Yeah, I'm gonna, maybe I'm just biased because that's how I like learned it, but like I think the two-hand strat is superior. Unless you have like the world's longest thumbs. If you have really long thumbs, then okay. But if you roll it, you're, I don't know. I think there's two risks to rolling it from what I can tell is either to guarantee, like, you know, I explained it earlier. I'm not going to say it again, but yeah, it seems riskier to roll it. In my humble opinion, though, all of our bodies are different. You know, I'm not here to judge anyone. I could definitely see somebody being consistent at that roll. You know what I mean? So, Laura's just got those fucking gamer knuckles. What's up, Michael Link? Thank you for the good luck. And Chris Skater. Yeah, I love you too, man. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day today, guys. Fuck. Did that, I mean, like, I don't know if it worked. The only way I would know, if I was really going like fast mode like that, I wouldn't know that I got it until I, you know, exited. Like on a run, you should just do that because it's like, what difference does it make? You know, it's like, oh, you missed it. I guess, because you'll have already quit, you know, you'll have already quit by the time, like, what's the point? Like, this is my honest question. What's the point in checking on a run? Because to actually check on a run, you have to quit. Unless you're using a visual cue. Is it sound? You have there's a sound cue? Like sometimes, from what I'm understanding, Luminescent, is that sometimes you can see like the +2 seconds for the, if you hit the second frame of it, then you'll see the +2 in the corner. But like the real visual cue for if you got it or not is if the complete screen is full. But if you're seeing the complete screen, or a failed complete screen, like either way, you have to restart the level. So, I mean, you're only saving yourself like a few seconds of like a minute time loss, you know, by sitting there and waiting on that complete screen and being like, yeah, I got it, you know? Right, the +2 is on the second frame. So you can't use that as a reliable cue, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you'll hit it on the first frame. So do you see what I'm saying here? Is that it's like, I should try practicing this like YOLO, you know, like, it's like, this seems like something like you'd want to check before exiting the level, you know, in case you were early, right? Like, I think that's every inclination in our body wants to do that. But like, by the time you can really genuinely tell 100%, you've already quit or completed or whatever. Because you have to hit the quick quit button to find out that information. So if you were going to like wait and check, you would have to intentionally go for the second frame and then check this screen to see in the top right that you like get like whatever fucking number, like +2 or whatever, right? That's the cue. But say like, take for example, I don't see a +2 here and I missed it. So this would have been a good opportunity to be like, you'd have to force the second frame, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's like, okay, I maybe got the first frame, maybe I didn't, you know? It's weird. Weird trick. I think I've explained that enough. Let me, I'm feeling like YOLOing it is the play, if I'm just being like so honest about like the reality of the situation. My check is happening after a YOLO is basically already happened, so you have to do that and hopefully you did it, you know? For the sake of practicing right now, like, I'm not gonna do that, but like, in a run, I have to just make sure to just YOLO circle X up, you know? Oh, the +2 comes from the helicopter. Oh, okay, thank you. I thought it came from the... Thank you. Thank you for that clarification. So yeah, so I don't know. For the sake of practice right now, I'm gonna not keep YOLOing it so hard, but like, I don't know, I kind of like, in a run you sorta have to YOLO it, you know? This is a YOLO trick, and that comes down to the exit level execution. Like, you're not saving yourself any meaningful time by not doing that. But the annoying thing is that in this practice ROM, I can't like tell whether I've gotten gems from the level or not because I'm using save states. Or I'm on time attack, rather. I wish you could just like reset the whole level. Like maybe if I do this, it resets. Yeah, it does. Okay, so I'll do it like that. I'll do the respawn and then go to my save state. Yeah. Okay, and then this way I'll be able to tell on the exit level load. If I got the trick or not. No. Hold on, let me go back in and just try that again, but just beat the level normally and see if I get gems from that or not. Maybe it's like practice code silliness. Yeah, because I think I did get it there. So reload the level so we're on a not time attack. And go here. I'm just gonna beat the level. Like, hold on, let's just do normal strats here. Normal strats and exit the level just to confirm like that the loading screen doesn't give any gems on this particular situation. Yeah, like it's still oh, okay, this is weird. So it's showing time attack. It's if you see the red text, you know you got it basically. It's weird because like you'll respawn the level, like try again. If you like, cause see how the timer's counting up? I thought because if I respawn the level, now the timer's counting down. I thought that would take it off time attack, but it looks like that's not what happened. Yeah, the practice ROM isn't giving me gems. It's resetting the timer, but it's not like resetting time. It's not taking me off time attack. Let me see if doing the full fly-in helps. And I'm gonna not, like, power through it here. Yeah, it's still time attack. So, yeah. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Yeah, and for practice purposes, I'm not gonna go all the way to the screen, but, like, in a run, I would just not even check that final screen there and just see, like, whether I got gems or not. Because, like, what's the difference, really? The difference there is being able to press try again or just walk back in, which either way your run is dead, you know? So yeah. I think I'm understanding this trick a lot better now though, in all honesty. Should I try it some more or should I do something else? I think I should do something else. You can frame advance on the pause menu. You're saying like pause and then if I don't see +2 behind the text, then frame advance it? That sounds like asking to fail the trick. Do you do that? That's crazy if you do that. Like just to ensure a visual confirmation before completing the level. But that is possible. I'll give you that's a possible thing you could do. Pause buffering is an option. To, again, forcing the second frame version of the trick. In case you think you got the first. Yeah, but I mean like with I don't know about frame perfect credit skip for 80 dragons. Oh, I see what, no, I know what you mean. The pause exit there. It's the same thing there. Pause exit and like looking for a reference thing. It is like that, I guess, but it's like, it's a 2-frame window. Like those tricks require a certain frame. And we're talking about a trick that doesn't require that frame. It's a 2-frame window. Like, why are we giving up the 2-frame window for the visual confirmation there? Like, is it really worth, like, cause this is my mindset, is like, if you want to play it safe there, like, just do the normal route. You know? Like, the whole point of this strat is to, like, save time. And we're over here, like, splitting hairs about, like, visually confirming by taking a 2-frame window trick and turning it into a 1-frame window through pause buffering, which, like, is gonna end up, even with you trying to play it safe, is gonna end up with some runs that probably it would have worked, but because you pause buffered, now it doesn't work. And that's not even talking about, like say you complete the trick and you do get the +2, but it's like hiding behind some text and you can't read it. Because it's like really hard to see from what I understand. So you think you get the first frame and then you pause buffer and then fail no matter what. But let's just say that wouldn't happen. Let's just, you know, make believe that like you get good enough at pause buffering and visual confirming that doesn't happen. Let's just say, you know, even though like in reality that could definitely happen. Let's just say that doesn't happen. I think it's still not worth it to take the time to visually confirm, because that you're basically burning away the time save from the trick doing that, in my opinion. Yeah, you might still get like a second or a half second out of it, but I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth introduce. Like it's weird because it's like it's a safety strat that introduces risk, so it's like it's weird. So it's like, are we trying to be safe? Or are we trying to be risky? You know what I mean? You do it like based off of feels instead of like necessarily visually convert. I hear that. I hear that. Like if you think you pause too early, like repause. Yeah, maybe. I mean, honestly, like I'm not gonna say you're wrong for this, Luminescing, for doing it this way. For like giving it the opportunity to repause. I hear you. I hear you. I'm not gonna say you're wrong for that. Just based off of vibes, like when you do the trick. I should go back in there and just do it more. I'm just fucking around right now. My brain is still very much like on this trick right now. Because I'm very close to being able to do it consistently, I believe. What's the max percentage of my pay that should go to rent? Like of your take-home pay, what % of that should be your rent? Well, I think, this is my opinion, is I think if we're talking about just you're living by yourself, like in a studio and you pay for rent just on your own and no one lives with you, it should be probably certainly less than a third of your take-home pay should go to rent. So if you make $3,000 in a month, you should be paying less than $1,000 in rent. And even that is stretching. I think a lot of people would say even like a quarter would be ideal of your take-home pay should go to rent. Now, here's where it gets kind of confusing, is I think a lot of us don't just live on a single like rent situation. Like for me, I live with my girlfriend who pays half of rent. So we have like a $1,500 rent, but split between the two of us, that's like $750 a month. So you see how it's like, it's still like under that third, approaching a quarter mark of the take home. And my take home pay is and when I say take home pay, I mean I pay taxes. So yeah, if I say take home pay, I think that's fair. It's like about a third, somewhere between a quarter and a third of my take home pay goes to rent. And I think that's probably the limit. You don't want to like exceed that. You don't want to be spending half or more than half of your income on rent, in my opinion. And that actually goes for a lot of other fixed payments as well. Like if you include all of your fixed payments, then you can start saying, okay, close to half your income is going towards fixed payments. Stuff like internet, rent, car payment, you know, stuff like that, and rent. Then we can start saying, okay, this is like half of your income is going towards fixed payments. But if we're just talking about rent alone, that should be like a third to a fourth, in my opinion. It's like a third. A third, I think, is fair. At the most, I mean, ideally it's less. Ideally it's less in any case. Ideally you are spending less money, you know, and making more so you can save more, right? Or pay off debt. Ideally. So if your situation is better than that, then that's great. If your situation is worse than that, then hey, like, we're all victims of this horrible system. I hear you. Yours is 18. That's amazing, Flazuki. That's really good. Dude, tell me if I'm wrong about this, but I feel like if you live in Europe or like overseas, like rent is just generally a lot cheaper. Like even in like America, like I think in America rent varies so widely, but for the most part it's like way more expensive than the rest of the world. Depending on where you live, like South Korea is expensive. There's a lot of there's a lot of expensive countries in Europe. But like, let's just say Denmark. Let's say Denmark, because I was talking to fucking Cyprius, and he was like, oh yeah, the government like funds my like rent for my apartment. I'm like, jaw dropped when he told me that. I was like, are you kidding me? The government like chips in for your rent as like assistance? The best thing you have out here in America for government assistance is food stamps, EBT, SNAP cards that you can like help pay for your groceries. Or if you're lucky, like unemployment or disability. And that's a whole nother discussion there about being eligible for those things. So yeah, like, but no, there's no program in America where the government just pays your rent for you. That blew my mind when I heard that they did that in Denmark. Yeah, and by the way, they're getting rid of stuff like that, like SNAP, EBT, what else? Fucking Obamacare. Like right now what I have, it's technically Obamacare, but it's called like marketplace insurance, where it's like partly government assisted, but I'm still buying private insurance, but it's just a lot cheaper than normal. So they're just finding ways to cut it down, you know? Trim the fat that is helping their people in America. So yeah, I think that has a lot to do with the rent being so crazy in this country, is that it's like, a lot of people are probably paying half, if not more than half, on their rent, especially on all fixed income, or I keep saying fixed income, fixed expenses, fixed monthly expenses, like beyond rent, you know? I think a lot of people are paying beyond half, probably up to 70, 80. No, if you live paycheck to paycheck, that means your fixed expenses equal your paycheck or exceed that. And how many people are living paycheck to paycheck in America? A fucking lot. Probably a lot of people watching right now. So yeah, like pretty fucked up out here. So I think shooting for like a third of your income goes to rent, and then half total for fixed expenses is like a good thing to shoot for. Just generally speaking for anybody. And if you can do better than that, great. If you can't, then understandable. Fucking love this music. Ten years ago, there was too many free apartments, and by law, they could only raise it by 50 euros. See, that's like nothing. They fucking raise rent like left and right because it's all privately owned out here. So they'll just raise your rent like, you know, $100 each year. The UK isn't a country. Not close enough. For my dumb American geography having ass. You were missing Mario Golf? Yeah, dude, I might switch over to that soon, actually. But I'm still on a Spyro kick right now. I gotta go for it. I've only been going for like an hour and a half. I gotta go for like at least 2-3 hours before I'm done here. My brain isn't even melted yet. So yeah, let's switch over to this. I start too late. That's why I need to practice this. Oops, this recovery. Dude, please. Yeah, I'm ditto. This from what I understand, this saves 2 seconds. No, if I hit this, and then, like, if you like really rush this, like, watch this. Like, let me show you how the 2-second time save looks. Like, say, and this is like if you get good cycles here, because as you can see, getting better cycles here makes the execution faster in the end. So you kind of need to be on good side. This is like kind of turning into Wild Flight, where it's like, it's cycle based right up to the end. See how I'm like, I need to get that fucking train. Oh my god, go back to, I have to reset the save slot because I keep overwriting it by accident by pressing L3 twice. So now we make slot 3. Alright, L3 twice right there. But yeah, 2 seconds here and then like another 2 seconds if I get flop strats in the homeworld. Pretty crazy. Like, that's how you do it fast, you know? That's where you get the time save from. And I think I got it there because I saw the red text. But, like, realistically in a run, like, you kind of just have to just do that, you know? I was kind of talking about this to Luminescent because it's like, you could try to go for a visual cue, but the problem is the easiest visual cue is when you've already quit, when you've already hit the quit button. That's where the easiest visual cue is. That's like a confirmation. But, Luminescent was saying like, okay, well you can go for the second frame every time because it's a 2-frame trick by pause buffering, which is like, in my mind, I'm like, that sounds like it's asking for trouble in a run. And then at that point, it's like you're losing the time save that the strat is even saving by pause buffering like that. Unless you like pause buffer really well, you know? So like going for a visual confirmation there is kind of a fool's errand, you know? Because like, say you fucking fuck it up, you know, it's like, well, you're gonna have to do the level again anyways. Like, best case scenario, you fucking... Best case scenario, with a pause buffer, you can visually confirm, oh, I did it maybe a frame early, I pause buffer for the second frame, and then I know I got it. But it just seems like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm really not sold on the pause buffer there. I'm not. For the 1-frame tricks, I get it. Like, for, like, I get, I'm not against pause buffering in this game. I just think for that trick, it just doesn't really compute. I wish there was a clearer visual cue for both frames. The fact that there's not a visual cue for the first frame makes pause buffering like, fucking like, goddamn it, you know? Or not even just pause buffering, but just like, just confirming, you know? Just makes it annoying. For practice, like, it's fine, but you know, for a run, it's like a different story. You know? There's also a sound cue, and that's also only on the second frame, of course. Yeah, pause buffering for early loot makes sense. Pause buffering for old school, you know, dragon dupe in Nasty's world on credit skip. You know, the credit skip dupe thing. That makes sense, because those are 1-frame things. you like don't have a choice basically. You kind of have to. But here it's like, it's just so funny how it's like we take all these strats where it's like, all right, we found a much riskier, like, small time save here. It's like, all right, now how can we make this safe? Well, by losing all of our time save, of course, we can make this risky strat safe again. But in theory, you know, if you're really slick with it, then you might still get some of the time save. So yeah. Like, it goes from like, okay, I'm gonna go for a risky time save to wait, I'm gonna do it safe to wait, now I don't get a time save, so now I'm gonna do it more risky. Or, you know what I mean? It's like just the ping-ponging of the risk reward there is just really funny. But yeah, no, I respect, I want to reiterate, like, going for the pause buffer there, it's not for me, but I totally respect that you do it, Luminescent. Like, I'm not trying to talk shit or anything. You probably have a better feel, like you're saying, it's like feeling, it's not all about the visual, because you probably have a better feel for, like, doing that. And maybe in time I might develop that as well, who knows. New dragon dupe? I'm talking about like where you you pause on nasty. It's not new. Where you pause on nasty. You skip into nasty without collecting the nasty's world dragon, and then you pause buffer exiting when you hit nasty on the same frame, and then it dupes the dragon outside. Which I'm sure you are familiar with that. Which I think was I think that's the 80 dragons thing you were talking about, unless that was different. I've never done a run or watched 80 dragons, so I don't know. Where am I going? I'll do a little bit of Dark Passage, I think. You gotta work on some strats here. People, it's not in the NTSCU record. That's funny. Since it is in the PAL record, which I'm assuming you have, is the PAL record faster than the NTSC record for that? Because that's like a minute plus difference, no? Yeah, it is. That's funny. PAL 80 dragons confirmed faster. Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even realize that. No, I know PAL is slow, but... Oh, it's not faster? Because, like, in theory, right, like, since you do a version of credit skip, what does the NTSCU record do? Does it just do... Does it do, poverty, or... Or does it do, like, normal credit skip? It does normal credit skip. So how much faster is that, duping the like, going for the frame perfect? Let's say it only takes like a couple of pause buffers. Like, how much faster do you think it is? If you, like, you know... Okay, got it. Boom. Like, take like a second or two to pause buffer it. Because to those who don't realize, like, killing Nasty Nork... the reason why credit skip has to be done the way it's done in 120% is because you have to wait for all the gems to home in. But what Luminescent and I are talking about is that you can kill Nasty Nork and then exit the level on the same frame you hit him, which does not collect his gems, but that doesn't matter in 80 dragons, where it does matter in 120. So in theory, it's faster than bouncing off him and like flying all the way around. That's what I'm asking. It's like, how much faster is that? So it's not like, doesn't save the whole credits or anything. It probably saves like 5-10 seconds maybe. So it's actually not as big of a time save as I initially thought. Now that I've thought about it. Only 2 seconds? It's gotta be like at least like, it's gotta be like more like 5, I thought. Like if you do if you do it like really well compared to, I don't know, am I tripping? I mean, you're saving the whole time of getting shot, of bouncing off of him, of flying around the corner, you know, flying underneath him. Okay, I'm doing all this wrong. I need to restart the level and just fly straight up here. I'm not trying to practice any of that stuff. I'm trying to practice over here. Oh yeah, what were you comparing to with the 2-second thing? Oh, like death abusing as you're getting hit, and that still works? Oh, for a game over. I see what you're saying. You game over while hitting him, right? And then that works for the dragon dupe, whatever. Right? I never knew you could do it that way. So it's like you game over to skip the credits. Instead of death abuse, or I mean like the death abuse is different. It's the same thing, it's just like a faster game over. Yeah, it works for AD. Yeah, I never realized that you would just take a death abuse with 0 lives, just like let him shoot you while you flame him. So it's only 2 sec. What you're describing about the fucking pause buffer exit is only about 2 seconds faster than that. I see. Now I see the whole picture of like, of 80 Dragons Nasty Nork. Okay, so I need to make a save state back here. I should have, let me respawn this dragon one more time. I hate having to do this, but I need to make a save state right as, I free the dragon. Right after I free the dragon. So. Okay, save button to start. And let me switch my load save state button. Here, let me just make a save state right here. And then the load save state button. When I'm doing a normal level, I want to do the switch slot to be this, so that way I'm not accidentally switching the slot around just from normal fat fingering. Yeah, so what's the better category, guys? Because I never pay attention to 80 Dragons. Is 80 Dragons or 80 Dragons with cheats the better category? Yeah, I think you both have run it, right? Which one's like the better category? Just full stop. Because I've never really like thought about this. Because I, like I said, I just don't really care about either of those categories. Yeah, I need to make a save state. Hold on. Yeah, I have one right now. I have one save state before the dragon. I have to make one after the dragon. So 80 Dragons with cheat is better just for the sheer fact that it isn't any % with extra steps. Am I understanding the vibe correctly? Like 80 Dragons with cheats is more of a unique category, therefore it's the better one. Like, is that like a fair opinion? I think if you just hold down here, yeah. Down, jump charge. That might be the play. And then this is what I need to practice. That shit, if I get this jump charge and that little strat right there, I'm saving like at least a second here. Nice. Oop. You gotta be careful about that though. Wally would disagree. Wally thinks that you're saying you think that Wally thinks that 80 Dragons without cheats is the better category. Wally is the king of category extensions in this game, to be fair. I'd be curious to hear his take on that. I'm trying to like get it so I go straight into him. Very nice. Then I'm going to do the next section. Might make a little save state here. Very nice. See, I keep fucking up those last couple of guys. You want to do the early flames before the turtles with them. That's what I've always fucked up. I'm still trying to get that. Ugh, you gotta really turn that hard. Come on, bud. Charge too much. You gotta really be patient there. Oh my god, this dog can go fuck itself. Ugh. See the problem? It's so hard. Ooh. The music's back. Front load nasty. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I was about to say this is not the right song. I didn't know which one it was. You'd think I would. Yeah, Haunted Towers vibes. Dude, what is up with this shit-eating dog right now? Thank you. Oh my god. Yeah, when you have to do a recovery like that, you can come from that side with a double. This is one of those doubles that's hard to justify unless you like really get in there while killing the red guy. That's what I'm like trying to practice now. Ugh. Look at this, bro! Hello? Oh my god, bro. Like, this dog, man, can go suck an ass. You gotta go up far enough. That's the trick. If you're too far back, he just doesn't see you. You have to, like, get a little extra walk forward. Dog is just chilling. Yeah, he's like, notice me. Dog, notice me, please. Dude, I don't think, no, I don't think I'm gonna do runs today, Eddie. I think I'm just gonna practice. Because I'm just not in, like, a running mood right now. And obviously I have things to practice. What's up, Celestials? Really? Like, I should get up far enough and just do an earlier flame charge. Like that. You don't want to get too far ahead of them is the thing. You don't want to be too far back, you don't want to be too far forward. You want to be just right with this guy. And I got a flame earlier as well. I'm still waiting too much on it. And I need to get around him a little better. I think maybe if I just walk flame charge that would be like the strat. No. It's like I want to do this in a way where I don't stop. Yeah, just like hold walk there, you know? Yeah, well, I feel like walking low-key does help. So yeah, I want to kill that last red guy, and then as I'm collecting his gem, land right in the pussy of the first spring chest, of the blue spring chest, so I can do it right to left. More accurately. Like that. You know what? I should not even worry about grabbing that blue out of the air, to be honest, because the red guy isn't always going to die in such a way that that'll allow. I should just focus on jumping around and getting in the box pussy. Ghost, thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day today, Ghost. Cheers. You guys like bussies, right? Oh my god, please. It's like if I do grab it, great, but you just gotta... It's like I'm trying to get in there, man. Get in that that bussy. Dude, truth, Anna, true. What's up, video? Yeah, it's practice time. Dude, the final red guys are scary. It's true. Can confirm. This feels like so much like awkward stopping. Hate missing that. That's what I've been doing in runs lately, is like fucking up the double kill. It just feels like, should I just single kill the, should I just single the boxes? Is this like one of those times where I gotta concede that single flaming them is better? Just so I can do it more quickly? Or better yet, so that I could do it like out of a full hop and, I don't know, land on there. It's just so hard to justify for me, going after doubling it for so long. And the double is like not hard, it's just like it takes time to set it up. Time that like it's really not saving. Maybe I should time it. Here's what I'll do, I'll set all this up. Let me just make a save state like right here. Oops. I gotta set that all up again now that I don't have sparks. That's epic. Okay, let me just clean out this room again. Since we left all those gems over there, that should be fine. No, I don't have them now? What? Whatever. Okay, now jump. Now switch over to save slot 1. And make a save state here. Okay, let me start timing this. So I'm gonna time the double chest. And hit the timer right when I touch the fucking wind tunnel. Actually, I should hit the timer when I come out of the wind tunnel, because it's gonna be a different entrance the other way. When I hit the ground. 6 flat. What does that look like? 6.1. Yeah, I think this is about 6 seconds the old way. Now, let's do it this way. Six seconds flat. It's like the fucking same. Isn't this just the fun part about timing any small strat difference in this game? It's the fucking same. I split early there. That's gotta be faster, right? flat. What if I went like directly into the fucking thing? Like this. 1, 2. Like one thing that's annoyingly like possible here is this, like it's fucking it's easier to do from this side, but you can do this. Like you can go around this way, hit everything, and like kill them like that, and then you don't have to turn around there. But it's like fucking super awkward. So we'll just say this cleanup takes about 6 seconds. Whether you do a double spring chest or not, like it's so irrelevant whether you do a double or not. You really might as well not. So yeah, and but let me head back over to save slot 3 real quick. Wherever that's at. And let's time the different cleanup there. So we basically know that the main way is like about 6 seconds. Now here's this way. Yeah, your favorite, Luminescent. Right? Or something? Okay. Let's make this into slot 1 now. Oh my god, hello? Can I select it? Alright. This would be like right here. And you gotta give this timing a little bit of bonus time because you don't have to turn around this way, so yeah. So we're gonna start from like roughly the same point. And when you would grab this guy's gem. I need to like practice this, hold on. How do you do this without getting hit? Like literally, how do you do this without getting hit? Maybe you gotta like wait for him to hit the box. Or just shoot him directly. Or maybe keep him off screen. No. Hold on, what about this? I don't see a world where you can do this without getting fucking hit. Maybe, am I tripping? Like a task could do this without getting hit. But you need him to like shoot the fucking thing. You need to approach the dude, and he doesn't even hit the box. Hit the box. Look at that. He goes right through the blue box. Look, he shoots, he hits the yellow box, but he doesn't hit the blue box. Look at that. What? I need you to hit the blue box. You fucking idiot. So, okay, let's just say the assumption is that you're gonna, like, that you're gonna take damage here. Let's just say that's the assumption. Let's see if it's still faster. I doubt it. Yeah, his aim is so perfect. God damn. You need to get that flame out, that, like, that frame glide flame there, and still get the other box while taking damage. Which is kind of a tall ask. Kind of a lot of stuff to happen in one. Sorry about that. Windows noise. My fucking... Hello! Oh my god, this fucking reset button keeps unplugging itself. Shut up! Shut up, Windows! Does the starting point matter? Yeah, so like, this is a rough timing. I started it like from here before, and then I'm starting this one from here, but an important consideration is in these timing differences, you do have to turn around if you're going this way, whereas you don't here. So I mean, I'll take that into consideration. But yeah, it's about the same point that I'm starting the timing at where the alternate route diverges, basically. But I need to like do this first before I can make a comparison, you know? It's looking like not it, to be honest. No. 5, 6, yeah, no. In Windows 11. I still have Windows 10, I think. I think it's like the same noises. Fuck, man, fuck. What you doing? Hey. Sarah's doing a arts and crafts project on a toy phone so that she can look like the, what's her name?
Miss Bellum.
Miss Bellum, the secretary from Powerpuff Girls for the mayor. And I'm gonna be the mayor. I'm gonna be like, her. What's up, everybody? I don't know what the fuck he says. I need to learn some of his one-liners. The Monopoly man looking ass motherfucker. But yeah, she got like a toy phone that she's like trying to pimp out for her Miss Bellum cosplay. Well, fuck this, dude. I can't even get a solid segment to compare. So I'm gonna let this banging music keep playing. I'm gonna be right back in just a moment. And I don't know, might practice some other stuff. Might switch, I don't know, I might switch to Mario Golf. We'll see. BRB. Give me a minute. What's up? I'm back. Yeah, how dare I leave? I know, I know. Guys, I'm gonna go to loot, I think, real quick. Anything else I wanted to look at? I could do jock reroute. I'm kind of about the jock thing. Could go lofty, work on the supercharge. But I think I'm gonna go... Excuse me, I'm gonna go nasty, I think. No, I'm sorry, loot is what I meant. Go to nasty's loot. And yeah, I think honestly I'm getting towards the end of my practice sesh here. Even though I've only been going for 2 hours, I'll do a bunch of loot practice, I think, and then maybe call it a day. But if you guys want to see some Mario Golf, drop a sub. Because I'm down to play Mario Golf. I might switch over to Mario Golf if there's interest in it. But only if the chat wants to see it. Oh, well, that settles it right there. Magruts with the sub. I'm a simple man. I see a sub, I play Mario Golf. I'll switch over to it in like... I'm gonna just do this level for until I hate it, and then switch to Mario Golf. I'm like almost at that. I can tell I'm getting there, though. Also, since I was up for a moment, let me just go ahead and do some push-ups real quick. What's up, Magruts? Hope I'm having a nice day. I'm feeling great today, honestly. I took care of a lot of, like, adult stuff today. Like, credit card stuff, fucking money, buying plane tickets for Christmas and stuff. Really proud of myself. But now, I gotta get ripped. Time to get ripped. Let's do it. Oh, come on! Nice set of 21 right there. I like that. Well, I'm gonna try something else now. Did a set of 21 push-ups. Now I'm gonna do a, what's this called? Where you just stay in this position. I'll do a couple of these. 1, 2, sit-ups, 3, 4. But I'm holding my feet up in the air, that's the thing. 5, 6, I'll do 10 of these. 7, 8, 9, 10. And then go back to push-ups. Let me see if I can do a second set of push-ups. In between. Take a breather, take a little breather, and then go. Do like fucking arms, abs, arms, back to back. See if that's a thing. Do 10. 1, 3, 4, 8, 9. Yeah. Woo! Yeah, dude. All right. Got my little gut here. That was good. That was good. That was a good set right there. I feel like at this point for me, I feel like 20 push-ups like isn't enough. Like 20 push-ups is good for one set. But I need to start, like, doing more than one fucking set every day, you know? Now that like my body is like, you know, can handle it. Yeah, but I like that. I like that. That set is 20 push-ups, 10 legs up sit-ups, and which I'm not going crazy on my abs. I'm doing more on my arms, obviously. 10 slow sit-ups, and then 10 more push-ups, and then that's like a boom. That's a good set. I like that. We'll see if I have the energy for that in the coming days. But that really gets, that's a more of a, that felt like more of an upper body workout. Not just my arms. I can feel it all through my arms and pecs and abs a little as well, so it's like more complete. All right, let's do this level. I just don't want to push too hard. I don't want to push till like full, what's the word? Like full depletion or whatever. Complete failure, it's called, I believe. I've been watching some gym bro content lately, and there's like a rating scale for how hard you push like a set of like anaerobic exercise, like weights and stuff. But yeah, like the final point would be complete failure, which is that you can't do, like you're trying as hard as you can and you cannot do one more. That's complete failure. So there has to be a distinction between the types of anaerobic exercise you do just to like 50%, 70%, 80%, 90% and complete fail. You know what I mean? Like you had to distinctify like whether you're doing, and I don't, obviously I don't do, with my push-ups lately, they haven't been to complete failure. They've been maybe somewhere like somewhere from 60 to 80%, I would say, of that, depending on the day. Which is pretty good. I mean, for 20 like push-ups, you know, 20 decently slow push-ups, that's pretty good. And if I do even an even bigger range of motion with it, that's even better. Goal is lean muscle. My goal is to look like the Hulk. I'm just kidding. What's up, Miwo? Thank you for the prime. Glad to see me at it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, let's get back to this little strat here. I don't know what my goal is. My goal is to just be ripped. Which to do that, I kind of need to not eat in a calorie excess, you know? I need to cut a little bit of my weight. Not a lot, but at least a little bit, and keep the anaerobic and cardio exercise up. If I do those three things, I'll be fun. I'll get ripped as shit. But I've never done all three of those things at once in my life. Sometimes, some days I eat good, or like don't eat too much, I should say. Some days. Most days I fail at that. Other days I'll go for really long walks, and then other days I'll get like a really good upper body workout and push-ups and stuff. But to combine all those into like 5 days a week with like a rest day here or there, that's like what the pro like fucking strat is. I would say my diet is already like pretty healthy. It's just I just got to cut out more carbs, consume more protein. I already eat a lot of vegetables. I've already cut out sugar. Like I'm very careful about sugar. I'd have to cut out, one big thing I'd have to cut out when it comes to unnecessary carbs and sugars is alcohol. I'd have to cut out beer, which I'm not prepared to do. I'm not there yet where I can cut out beer. You know, so I'm gonna be a fat fuck until I like can at least do that, or at least not eat too much, or at least exercise like every day. Anaerobic and cardio. But you know, like something tells me I'm obviously not gonna get like to that point anytime soon. So just having like any like combination of those things on a given day, like all right, I did a good upper body work. I actually went for a good skate today. I didn't sweat too much, but I went for a nice skate today. Got a nice upper body. And I could definitely go harder as well, that's for sure. I didn't eat too much for breakfast. I always eat too much in the evening. That's always my problem. is I like kind of overdo dinner most of the time for myself. Yesterday I made Swedish meatballs and egg noodles with like the, you know, the IKEA Swedish meatball sauce, gravy, whatever. It was pretty good. It was good, but after I ate like so many of those meatballs, I was like, oh, meatball overload. Cutting beer probably feels good. I mean, look, I'm not gonna get into a whole discussion about alcoholism or drinking too much beer or anything like that, but the truth is I drink too much beer, you know. I'm just gonna say it point blank. I don't have any beer in my fridge right now. I did have a beer yesterday. I did have some day before that. I've also been drinking like little wine coolers as well. So today I'm kind of taking a rest day from alcohol. But on the whole, I would say I probably drink like an average of 2 to 3 beers, maybe 2 to 4 at the most, maybe 4 or 5 days out of the week. Until it's like, all right, my body's telling me like this shit just, because what'll happen is when you drink like a lot, by my measure, like 2 to 4 beers is a lot. 2 to 4 drinks, we'll say, is a lot for me. You know, like if you do that, you can do that one day, but then like if you do it like 2 or 3 days in a row, like on that 3rd day, your body will just be like, this tastes like, your body will be starting to be like telling you like stop, you know. So, you know, you shouldn't drink, like what the doctors say is you shouldn't drink any, you know, it's like it's all poison. There's no healthy amount of alcohol to consume. So it's really just like the less you consume, the better, you know. That's just how it goes with alcohol. And I consume on a pretty regular basis, on top of eating in a calorie excess as well. Like those two things go hand in hand. Drinking alcohol and eating in a calorie excess, those two things go hand in hand. And spending a lot of money going out also. Like those 3 things together are like a huge. They take up so much of my life. And it's not to say it's all bad. You know, the way I talk about it now is like, oh, I hate spending money going out. Dude, ever since Sarah and I have been going out, like, to fucking... On our anniversary, we went to this, like, fancy French restaurant. We got, like, drinks, and I got beef tartare. We got it's banging French onion soup. I forgot what she got. We both had, like, drinks. It was fucking amazing, you know? And it's funny, because when I hung out with my parents in Kansas City, I can really tell that I take after them in this regard. My parents love to just go out and eat. Like, they just will just... Alright, where are we going for dinner tonight? You know, fucking rack up like a big-ass bill and just have plenty of drinks and entrees and appetizers and bring stuff home, you know? Wherever we go. That's like my mom right there. Or whenever she goes to the grocery store, she buys like enough like food to like literally stuff the fridge full of food, like. And like fresh stuff too, like veggies and meat and, you know, all sorts of yogurt and stuff. It's wild. I mean, my parents go hard in the food and the consumption, even at their age. But you know, luckily for them, they know when to put a lid on it too. I think it's that same sense that we get. That, like, after a couple of days of it, it's like you need a day where you just kind of like take it easy on your body. You know. But yeah, kind of like back to what you were saying in the chat. Like someone said, like, imagine. I wonder what it feels like to just cut out alcohol for like forever, for a week or whatever, month. Probably just feels like one of these rest days, but like every day. That's probably how I imagine it. Especially when it comes to eating in a calorie deficit, like, damn. I should explore cuts, man. I really should. I should explore, like, alright, I'm gonna just make myself, like, chicken and, like, and vegetables, and I'm not allowed to eat anything else, except for, like, chicken, vegetables, and, like, protein shakes. And, like, eggs, you know? Maybe some red meat. Like, just go full, like, low-carb diet. That'd be crazy. Maybe I could make some, like, cauliflower things or whatever. That'd be a wild journey. But it wouldn't be a hard one to go on, considering that I cook at home a lot anyways. Like, I could just make some, like, low-carb, high-protein meals. I could start having my breakfast just no carbs at all. Actually, the breakfast that I have is pretty low-carb. I do use a slice of whole wheat bread, but it's one of those Ezekiel slices. I used to eat like a whole 2 big pieces of sourdough, or even one big piece of sourdough for breakfast with my eggs, and that was enough for me to like have a carb crash like midway through the day, like right now when I'm playing Spyro. So I was like, all right, let me switch to these like, you know, little whole wheat thin sliced breads. The Ezekiel's, man, those are good. Because that with an egg and some veggies, and that's my breakfast every morning. So I already have like a concept of like what eating good feels like. I just need to like take that attitude into my evening dinners that I cook. And try to just try to contain the carbs to some degree, you know? Because that's really what's gonna make me fat at the end of the day. I mean, I'm already, you know, like kind of fat. I'm overweight. I'm not gonna say I'm fat. I'm overweight, medically speaking. I'm over my ideal target weight in fat, and I have high blood pressure. This doesn't come up much, but like, I can start to feel when I consume too much sodium. You guys know what I'm talking about? That feeling of like, I don't even know, like your blood vessels are like constricting. You guys know that feeling? It's like, oh my god, like too much salt. I definitely got to be careful with that. Hate that feeling. So that's another department to be careful with. So yeah, there's a lot of things to be careful with your body, guys. Like from drinking, to eating, to sodium, to sugar, to carbs, to everything. To exercise. You know, anaerobic versus cardio, what parts of the body you're trying to work on. But man, I also trying to get enough steps in every day, you know, to make it count. There's a lot to be working on and thinking about and doing all together, so baby steps, my friends, baby steps. I'm not saying I'm doing any or all of it today. I will say today I've been good in this regard overall. I've done more good things than bad today. I think that's kind of what you gotta hope for, is that you've done more good things than bad for your body at any given moment. Which, you know, I'm definitely not always, you know, I'm definitely guilty of not doing that. You get a big deep freezer and yeah, get a shit ton, yeah, big ass rib roast or like buy the whole log of like, cut the steaks from it and shit. Buy like a log of meat for like $100 and cut out a bunch of New York strips or rib eyes or whatever. What are they called? Like a rib roll or whatever? I don't even know what they're called. Chuck rolls and stuff. From Costco. I need to get a Costco membership if I want to start getting shit like that. They do have some decent ones at Kroger, but I feel like Costco is probably like best quality for the price. I will say my arms feel pretty worked out, like my forearms. Oh yeah, like when I stretched out. I didn't just do the 20 push-ups today, to those who didn't see. Yo, Joe, thank you for the Prime. I did the 20 push-ups and then like 4 leg pointing up sit-ups. Or 10 of those. I did 10 of those. Or 5? I don't remember. I did like a couple of those. And then I went back and did 10 more push-ups and I was like, damn, like that, now I can like feel the muscles of being like, whoa, damn, you know? Whereas before, after like an hour would pass, 30 minutes, an hour, I wouldn't even feel it anymore. Now I can like still feel it. Enough to where I can feel it, but not enough where I know it's gonna be sore the next day. That's like, you gotta hit that really, you gotta hit that sweet spot. And then isn't this like a thing that like exercise people do, is they'll have like a max out day where they like do shit till failure, you know? And then the next day is the rest day. So it's like, when you have like 3 days in a week that you work out, you kind of do the first day light, second day a little more, and then the third day the most, like max out, and then have the rest day after, and then repeat. Is that like the strat? I feel like that makes sense. Like you're not necessarily supposed to do the exact same amount of exercise every day. I feel like that routine would like make sense, you know. But yeah, I'm sure there's tons of people that are better off not doing that as well. Yeah, it just depends on the person. Five, 3, 1. Is that like the amount of days out of the week that you exercise, or what does it refer to? Here, so let me reload this and then I'll make a save state right here. The other way around could make sense. Put the strong day first, and then on the days after that, you know, you're having to fight through soreness is the thing, which is also muscle building, you know, in that own sense. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Either way. Talk about all this nuanced shit like I even do enough exercise at all. That was like the most anaerobic exercise I've done in like a week at least. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing that hopefully with my push-ups, if I have the energy for it. When I do my push-ups, do like the 20, and then if I have still a little energy left in me, do a little abs, and then go back and bang out a couple more push-ups. I like that strat, that little thing. And then I gotta get more fucking steps in. Which honestly is why I probably shouldn't even play Mario Golf today. I should just go for a fucking long-ass walk. I already did go for a walk this morning though, which was nice. I probably got about 6,000 steps in. So I just need to go on another like short walk to hit 10,000 today. The way to get 10,000 steps a day is to go for two decent-sized walks a day. Which for me, it's hard to even go out and do one decent walk a day. I haven't gone outside, can I be honest with you guys? I haven't gone outside this week in like the last 3 days, maybe? Or at least done anything more than like take out the trash or like drive somewhere and back, you know? I mean like properly go walk around outside. So yeah, like I like barely went outside, if at all, the last like 3 days. Until today, I was like, oh, it's fucking nice out. So yeah, like, I feel like if I want to go for 10K steps a day, which is like a pretty good like, bar that a lot of people set for themselves. I know Laura and I were talking about that. Zem does that. And of course, you know, I want to reiterate, like, these people aren't, like, perfect at it or anything, just like me. But let me remind you guys, my New Year's resolution for 2025, I have been slacking in, which was to walk more days than not. Walk almost every day, or just most days. If I walk more than half of the days of the year, then, you know, then I'll count it. Not that I'm really keeping track, but, like, lately, I've definitely been working less than half the days of this week. Or walking, pardon me, less than half the days. So, I gotta get out there and walk. So much, man. So much to do with health. I'm like totally not paying attention to this practice at all right now. Yeah, it's okay, guys. Don't feel bad. None of us here really touch grass. Most of us here are trash at being healthy, so don't feel ostracized by this conversation, my dear lurker. Oh, I almost had it. There we go. I gotta go this way. Okay, see, I hit that. Let me make a save state right here. Is the fastest way to move through these doors to mash X and jump charge? I've never really thought about this. Because you can like perfectly charge after the, you can charge from a standstill after pressing X on the key, because there's a key animation, you press X. So what do you do after that? Do you charge? Because that's bad because you're charging from a standstill. So you have to regain all of your speed again. I mean, it's fine. It's not like bad. I mean, you're still moving, but it's like not optimal, right? What's optimal is to jump charge out of it. So you have to double tap X. Or you can do X, square X really quick to charge jump. But that's kind of dangerous too, because if you do that too quick, first of all, it's like easy to fat finger X. I don't know, I like the jump charge is the play. Yeah, I like the jump charge there. And then double, you want to do double stairs on every 3 stair set in this level. But some of them are just easier than others, I guess, is the only way to put it. I think that's the way to do it. Go this way. Go to the left. But the thing is you're taking a harsher angle that way. It just feels more consistent that way. To me. You want to jump as far forward as you can there to get up that. Which, you know, you'd think like, is that even really faster? But it is slightly faster to double stair like that. You just gotta really get that jump forward. Okay, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a save state right... right here. I'll make it over slot 3, actually. Make it right here. Come on, try that again. No. I'm trying to like get this strat with the flame charge, because I know a flame charge should work in theory. And then bonk there and get back up. But it is hard. This is how I'll show you how I do it in runs. This is how I do it in runs. Go through here, charge through these, turn towards this, turn towards that, and then bonk off that and then fly up. Which is like, you know, that movement can be faster in theory. But it's just really hard not to be like already stuck up against the wall. What's up, John Bondi? See, that's bad where you miss the 10 gem. Underlying health conditions, you snore, gotta check that, all your workouts start. Oh, really? Yeah, that's one part of health that I didn't even mention is sleep. But yeah, ideally what we should be doing is using sleep trackers and trying to get better sleep scores. Because believe it or not, like if you just, I want to buy like a ring, like a sleep tracker ring that I can wear when I sleep, just so it can tell me how bad my sleep is. The problem with for me, and this is like a tough problem to fix, but it's having a cat. You know, it's the same thing if you have a kid. You know, it's like it's hard to optimize your sleep if a cat wakes you up every night, or a dog, or a kid. Or maybe your significant other, or just if there's just like an outside factor that you can't control, you know? Like, yeah, I can close the door, but like the cat is still gonna find a way to wake me up, you know? Like, he'll yell loud enough to get my attention from beyond the door, you know? He'll try, and I've actually put like acoustic foam over the door so that way he doesn't scratch the actual wood part of the door, but he'll still find a way to get through it and scratch. It's like, oh my. Yeah, drinking affects your sleep, that's true. And eating too close to bedtime, and overeating. And sugar as well. And too much caffeine. All of those things affect your sleep. And alcohol, like you said. Oh, so the sleep apnea caused high blood pressure. I thought high blood pressure, maybe this is different in your situation, but for me, like, I feel like high blood pressure is one of those, I don't want to say genetic things, but for me, it's just more like my lifestyle, like, leads me towards high blood pressure. Like, my diet, you know, a lot of people's diets cause high blood pressure, so it's a really hard, like, condition to just pin on one thing. Like, I'm sure the sleep apnea you're talking about was contributing to that, but there's also, like, other factors like diet and things that affect that. But you know, with all that said, it all caused your metabolism to be on survival mode, causing no weight loss, which is really interesting. I mean, that's definitely something a sleep tracker could help me figure out, because I don't know how bad I snore, if at all. Maybe I have a similar situation to you and I don't even realize it, you know? Who knows? Dude, why am I not getting the full height here? I'm gonna make the save state, like, further back. Like, over here. Dude, why am I losing height? What is going on here? I'll just make the save state back here. Dude, what the fuck? Why am I not having enough height? Am I tripping? Yeah, look, it's like killing my height. What the fuck is going on? Borked ass height cap. Yeah, there really needs to be, if Composer makes another version of these practice codes, there needs to be a height cap slider or something for this level. Like an option like one of these that changes the height cap. That would be fucking epic. That would make practicing loot so much easier. I think my height cap is fucked, yeah. Whenever my height cap is fucked, I just redo the whole fly-in and then that resets it. It's the only way I can do it. Or maybe the, like a reload would fix it. See if I can recover. The recovery would be to just go around and cut your losses, but let me see if I can be a bitch about it. I think that might be a play. Alright, do this. I wonder if I can hit him like a little earlier and then grab the boxes like boom, boom, and then that. That would be ideal, I feel like, right? Oh, and now my height cap is fucked. So, oh, next time my height cap's fucked, I gotta try a respawn instead of a fly-in. Not that it matters much. Interesting bonk, it's fine. Not quite. My height cap fucked now? I think it is, right? Yeah, height cap's fucked. Well, I guess it's not like fucked, but... Let me just make a save state like right here. cap is still at this level, which means I can practice this again. That's the yellow one that hits him, or the one on the left, on my left, that hits him. Yeah, it's like, I'm wondering if I should go around the thief's left side and collect it like that. Or, I'm not sure if it matters. Yeah, my significant other knows, yeah, I'd have to ask Sarah. I know Sarah snores a little. I don't think we snore... Like, some people snore, like, so bad that they can't breathe. I don't think we snore that bad. Which I think was kind of like more what you're talking about, immersive. Some people, like, literally... like... Some of you have been making that Some people be on that one. I've heard it at summer camp, dude. Alright, it's not your typical snore, dude. So, bro, is this guy choking to death? And like literally, yes. It's literally like not getting enough air in your air passage. Yeah, so I just knew that was you, immersive, for real. Not to poke fun though. I mean, it's like a very serious medical thing to be addressed, and like it's not your fault either. You gotta make fun of someone for that. You're making fun of something they can't control. But yeah, I can imagine it is like embarrassing when you're sleeping around other people and they're like, "Damn, bro, you fucking snore like a motherfucker." You snorted yourself awake? That's funny. I know what you mean. Oh, like sleeping on your back can cause that? I see what you're saying. Okay, height cap felt fucked, but I think that was actually a good... No, that was actually good there. I was like, that trick went so well, the height cap had to be fucked. I was like, wait a minute, no it wasn't? Yeah, like, feels good, man. Actually doing the trick right. Okay, so that's not hitting the thief. Let's see this recovery. Practice that. What's up, Elucidark? They make a save state down here. Actually, I'll make a respawn and then head over there. Or I'll just get back to that point again, rather. And then if I respawn, that does reset the hype cap. Yeah, yeah. That's what I gotta do to manually reset the hype cap, is fully respawn, and then I can start save stating around. I feel like I never get it on the first try. I always get it on like the second or third try. Which makes me wonder if it's like a height cap thing. Okay, make a save state right here. Come on, dude, just connect the movement. I did this. Do that, dude, bro. Can't get it again. There we go. That's the fastest way to get up those stairs. Pretty epic. And then if I miss the bonk, then bonk again, right? Yeah. Nice. Man, that movement is juicy. Kinda wanna go for it. Dude, that movement is so sick, guys. You gotta give me that. That's like 10 times more epic than doing this. And both of those options are better than just doing that. But this is the safest thing, is just go up all three. Which is what I normally do in runs, is just this. But I feel like I gotta go for this, to be honest. What if I do like this? Is that better than going up the second stair first? Because I like that instead of just... Yeah, if I can do that like smoothly. Yeah, that's... I'll just do that. Like, why do I even have to charge jump? Like, obviously charge jumping onto it is like epic because you conserve the upward momentum, but like, if you don't need to do that, then like, you might as well not. K of Chaos, thank you for the 35 months, says, good luck, grind, Beastman, thank you. And shout out to everyone else who primed earlier, Joe Hayes and Miwo Lo. Miwo. Love you guys. Yeah, this is the way to do it. This is the right answer here. For like, single segment runs. There we go. So you gotta land on the first stair. That's the part I was always fucking. I was always going for the second stair. And that just feels more awkward, man. You gotta go for the first stair and then go up the next few. More lenient. Dude, yeah, the smooth one is crazy. This one, that one's sick. Out of a charge jump. Like, maybe I could do it off to the left better. Like that. Because it looks like the stair. Yeah, maybe that's the play. You see how it, like, boosts your speed up there? That one is pretty cool. Like, it's hard to give this one up. Man, I mean, it's just so sexy. Keep it moving for a sec. Okay, now this one. Let's time this one. Let's come from like in here. Wait, I have the trick active right now, so what I have to do is load. Fuck. No, this is bad. I have to reload the level and go here. Yeah, I mean, because the problem is you're in like a different state there. DJ with the gift, thank you to Penjies, all deserving Penjies. Lord Penjies, hope you're doing well today, man. Get called out of your lurk, motherfucker. I love you. Yeah, Spyro's Ditto eyes. Pretty epic. It's supposed to be like Ditto, the Pokemon. You get it? Alright, anyways. Let's go up here. Looks like the save state does work, though. Yeah, I don't have to worry about the pause button actually getting pressed. It looks like the save state's still there, so we're good. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy work going for that. How's my height cap looking? Okay, it's nicely low. Bruh, just magic stare the whole thing? Magic stare 2 of them? I mean, it's just so sexy. And then here, when you grab these, you have to do a full hop charge and go down to the boxes. But yeah, let me try it like this now. That's probably the way to do it. The thing you gotta remember is that optimizing the movement on those stairs is pointless unless you get the early plane skip right before it. Because otherwise you just have to wait for the plane here anyway, so you shouldn't even bother. Like literally if you don't hit the early plane skip, you should single stair those to get a consistent cycle. But if you hit the early plane skip, you can go for that. I think this is like realistic risk reward for a run. Or you can go for this if you want to be a crazy man, a mad lad. Which I'm gonna not do correctly, there we go. And then from here, let's make a save state back here now. Or actually I'll just do this whole sequence. We have to find a way to hit that box, like, nicely. You literally have to charge glide in that direction and immediately charge out of the air. Man, it is just like, you are not flame charging that. It's just the reality of the situation. You have to do like an awkwardly long one of these. There's got to be a better way. A reminder, I have to charge glide here in order to raise the height cap. And to do the 2-vol strat. If I didn't have to do that, I could potentially do something like this. Like, drop down here, turn around, grab that, and then grab those. But you'd still have to go grab the firework anyway, so... Not actually faster. So it's like you kind of have to just do that, which is like kind of whack as fuck. Maybe if I like broke them like this, maybe that's the... I think that's the play, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, go against that wall. Hello. Like this. And then you can flame charge that last box. Hello, dude. Duh. And then you'd have to charge jump glide flame there. This is how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how we do it. Yeah, like charge against that wall, come down here, hit that, and then do that. And then you can like slide off there if you want to be epic. Dude, I gotta stop hitting them. Oh, almost. Almost had the connection there. I feel like I'm having a brain blast right now. Yeah, the dive down is slick. I'm glad we took that. I knew there was a better way to do it. I knew there was a better way. There's got to be a better way. I mean, I didn't time it, to be fair. Like, maybe it is slow. I should time it since I'm here, right? Let's time it. I'll make another save state up over here. Okay. And I'll end timing when I get the purple gem there. 4.8. Oops. Windows noises. .9. 4.7. I gotta like just glide immediately. Hold on. I have to glide immediately out of the turnaround. It's weird because the height cap is getting lowered. The height cap is being fucky right now because when I charge up here, it's supposed to let the height go back up there, but the height's all fucked. So, but yeah, like what you would do, like in an actual attempt, would be like this, like that, or actually better yet, charge, jump, glide. That. You could do it like that, that turnaround jump, but you need a charge jump. I think would be better. Jump, charge, jump. Like that. Yeah, I think it is jump, charge, jump that we want there. Oops. And then after I do all this and get a good example... That was a late split. I'm getting like 4.7, 4.8 with this. That was slow. 5.2. Yeah, definitely need a jump, charge, jump there. Gotta get that jump charge out more quickly. Gotta get that motherfucking turnaround. Maybe this is just how I want to do it. Maybe that's just the play. Just charge glide out of that turnaround like that. Yeah, man, I think that is the play, honestly. And you won't be moving as slowly in the air either. You can just do that and you'll be good. Compared to jump, charge, jump, glide, flame, which is like a lot more unnecessary inputs. I don't know, maybe the jump, charge is good. I don't know. I think it's only notably better here because the height cap is lower. But I'll stick with that. The jump, charge, glide, flame just feels fun. Like, why not? Doesn't matter. It looks like it's faster in this particular context anyways. So yeah. Oh, and then let's compare that to all the old strats here. So like say I get the early plane, what's the old strat? Yeah, the old strat would vary because like if I'm on here, let's not get too complicated with the firework. Let's just do that same cleanup except not going against the wall. Let's just do this, like kind of like how I've been doing in runs. Like, is this? That's like about as fast. Unfortunately, I'm starting to see now that this is not looking like much faster, if at all. 4.8, and like the best I was able to get the other one was like the same 4.8. This does look more slick. But look, it's not exactly faster. Because of that angle of the purple chest. 4.7. And then here's the older way. 4.6. It's actually faster to do it that way. I hate to admit it, but this way is slow. By like a tenth of a second. It's like about the same. Maybe if I double flame charge both of those boxes. Hold on. Let's just get really, really sick nasty with it now. .7. Oh, I split way too early. Yeah, I know. It's like, I think we're starting to realize that as much cooler as this cleanup looks, it's not actually faster. 4.6. And I'm like missing the gems here. I need to make sure I get the gems. Dude, yeah, this is like this is becoming not worth it. .5. I'm getting it kind of faster though. Hold up. 0.7. Dude, it's the fucking same. Like, can we just say it's the same? Are we so afraid to say it's the same, dude. It's more consistently fast. Let's do the more consistently fast thing, which is this, because it's the same. I think we've come to that conclusion. That's a sobering realization for me. We have to go up there. It's slower. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me like this, Cray. No, you're right. The other way is slower. If you did the other way perfect, then it's like the same, but it's like just not worth. We'll just call it slower. What I need to get good at is this. Dude, it's like I never get enough height on the first attempt there. That's the thing that kind of is a pisser. This first one's easy. It's just the second one that needs attention. There you go. I did what Dave said and kept it neutral there. When you're actually rubbing against the wall, you want to be neutral. That was the strat. Should have done the other. Whoops. Guess we're good. Is the plane still right there? I hear the animation of it. Alright. Okay, now we have the correct height cap. We got up there, but it wasn't faster. Oh my god. Hold on, let's look at this part again. This one I think is the toughest staircase to double. It is doable. It's just one of the tougher ones. You gotta be on the ball with that double. Double trouble. Now my height cap's raised, so it's easier as well. That's the other thing. From the top. Don't say it ain't so, caitiff culprit. Say it ain't so. No, you guys are right. You guys are right. I'm just coping. But yeah, that's why I'm doing the old strat. With those boxes. I was getting a little too creative for my own good there. Just hit the 3-hour mark. Very nice. Guys, should I play Mario Golf today? Honest question. I haven't played it in a while. But also I kind of just want to go for a walk outside before it gets dark. And like make food and shit. Yes, please. Any other Mario golfers? No, I see some walkers. Okay, nice. Walkers. Where are you at? Saw a clip of me play. Dude, my fucking one hole-in-one in that game. So sick. I do what I want to do. John Bondi, you're the king of not answering the question. And I appreciate you. Every time I give Chad an ultimatum, John Bondi is right there with the fucking do what you feel like. He knows it's a meme. He knows. Sometimes you just gotta hit him with the do what you want to do. B-A-R-B-I-U. Come on. More dragon, dude. I'm trying to get this fucking strat consistent. I'm so bad at it. I didn't pull up hard enough there. You be serious? You be serious about wanting me to do what I want? But anytime I give you guys an ultimatum, I need you to make my decisions for me. I don't know what I want. So to tell me to do what I want is like to kind of be like, it's like a sum-zero equation. Yeah, Sarah wants me to hang out with her.
Fuck
Aww.
Mario.
Yay.
Do not kiss that.
What is it?
Epoxy sculpt. Remember how I had eyeballs?
Mmm. Nice. She's sculpted, added some sculpting stuff to her phone thing.
It was a child's phone that had big ass eyeballs, but I don't want the eyeballs that far down. The eyeballs will be glued on top over here, but I didn't want the eyeballs in the bottom, so it's epoxy sculpt. It's kind of fun to play with. Wait, it's me! I think. Oh, I'm still wearing a Toulouse shirt. Toulousey. Thank you. I have on Sanrio pants.
Yeah, I agree with that vote. What John Bonnie said. Spend time with Sarah. I think that's what we should do. That's what I should do. I'm gonna do one more playthrough of this route since I just got the trick. And then, I'm already fucking up. And then, yeah, I'll be done. That trick is still giving me so much trouble though. But at least I'm like figuring out other parts of the level more now.
Did you learn something new?
Yeah, I've learned a few new things. As well as reinforce some old ones. Check this out. Oh. Yeah. Oh, almost. I had the wrong angle on that, but that's okay. Okay, this one's safe. Do this back up. Oh, I missed him!
Can we go on vacation there?
Here, to loot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go on vacation here. Good idea. Not Dragon Shores?
There are more Norks there. I've seen no other dragons in Dragon Shores. Have you? Have you ever seen another dragon besides Spyro and Dragon?
No, they got something better than dragons there. They got the fat Nork guys.
That's what I told you. That's what I'm saying. It's ironic that Dragon Shores has more Norks than Nazis do.
Dude, I hate going for these double stairs. They're absolutely killing me. But I will finish this level in style, goddammit. See you, babe. I'm gonna go offline soon. Dude, fuck! Sorry, babe. This level is just pissing me off. I've been practicing this level all day. I can't even do it right. It's like, fuck. Fucking level. I'm not about to ego grind a good IL of this right now. My brain is fried. You know what else I'd like to practice is getting the side swipe here. But I'll save that for another time. Let's just grab all these gems. Good thing I didn't do a run today, otherwise I would have been pissy. I would have been not feeling it. GG. Spyro the Dragon. You've collected all of the fucking bitches. Suck dick. Took it in the ass. And fucking exploded and died. How do you feel? I'm going to Disneyland. Who are we raiding? Spyro the Dragon. Motherfucking Spyro the Dragon. Who are I raiding? Safi playing Ratchet Clank, Dylan playing 117. Let's see if there's any new... Let's see if there's any new fucking bitches online. Any new Spyro speedrunners? Oh, here's a new Spyro speedrunner. Bradley. Fucking bitch. I'm just kidding. Let's raid Bradley, though. To those who didn't get that joke, Bradley is one of the best Spyro 200% players at the moment. And I met him at ESA, and he did a 100% run there. I was in the crowd. If you watch the video of that, you can see me in the crowd. You guys hear that Spyro 2 music in the background. I'm gonna just let that Spyro 2 music play. You guys hear that? Nice shooting. Turn that hoe up. Well, anyways. Guys, I hope you have a beautiful day today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully some runs tomorrow, I think. Maybe Mario Golf. I'm kind of digging the Mario Golf idea, but one of these days we'll do that. See you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Thanks everyone for subbing and watching and chilling for the comfy vibes. I will see you then. Mwah. Peace.